The bickering between the White House and Benjamin Netanyahu over his planned speech to Congress hit a new low this week, with U.S.-Israeli relations deteriorating to the worst seen in decades.
There has now been injected a degree of partisanship, which is not only unfortunate, I think it's destructive of the fabric of the relationship.
The Israeli leader's decision to accept House Speaker John Boehner's invitation behind the White House's back further strained a frosty relationship with President Obama.
The Prime Minister and I have a very real difference around Iran. It does not make sense to sour the negotiations a month or two before they're about to be completed.
With the suggestion that Netanyahu was playing election politics, the administration refused to meet with him 2 weeks before Israelis go to the polls. Netanyahu has doubled down, saying he too had a very, quote, profound disagreement with the White House over Iran. And while he wasn't picking a fight with the president,
I intend to speak about this issue before the March 24th deadline. And I intend to speak in the U.S. Congress because Congress might have an important role on a nuclear deal with Iran.
The speech became fodder for partisan bickering. About 24 congressional Democrats plan to skip the speech and are urging the speaker to delay the address, which they warned was, quote, undermining the president's diplomacy.
It's out of order in terms of the protocol and the respect.
Undeterred, the speaker is taking on the White House head on.
What is destructive, in my view, is making a bad deal that paves the way for a nuclear Iran.
As the visit draws closer, the jabs are getting sharper and more personal.
Have you even had this discussion? He may have a judgment that just may not be correct here,
leaving little hope for a thaw in this tense relationship anytime soon.
I respect the White House and the President of the United States, but I must do everything to prevent such a great danger for Israel.
And this is just the latest war of words in the long simmering feud between the White House and Netanyahu. Last October, an unnamed senior administration official was quoted using an expletive to describe the prime minister, calling him a coward for his refusal to reach a peace deal with the Palestinians.